Right, so you're gonna watch it on YouTube?
I have a question. Come here, please.
Can I try this one or do you want more?
No, that one right there.
Oh.
I have a question.
We're just trying it
I've
out.
had a question for like 5 minutes.
It's a GoPro. We want to see what it does.
I'm
No, no, one has one. I could listen to it a long time ago.
What happened?
My dad has one.
I don't like it.
It doesn't. Your dad's GoPro doesn't work.
What just happened to them?
They don't work for you.
I'm just kidding. Exactly, dude.
Okay, yes, guys. There's a GoPro here. We're trying it out.
Why did you ask the question?
What?
She just ran out because I asked the question.
That's fine. That's okay. You guys are welcome to ask, guys. I'm not hiding anything.
Somebody else is coming.
Did I just miss the question?
No.
Who's trying to ask a question?
Chloe, and she just walked out.
She said she was leaving for whatever.
She's a chill.
You were talking over her. Doing like mad shit.
Sad day.
Oh, man.
She left her stuff, so she's come back.
That's fine.
I'm so.
Wait, so can we transmit like actually like this, not in that? Like, do I be good?
Finish it up. Finish your thoughts and then turn it in. You guys are done with
Do I
this?
turn it into whatever it is? Oh, you turn mine in. Wait,
If you're done, go ahead and turn it in.
How much did
Before
I
you go.
get? Oh, I didn't miss before I go.
Yeah, before you go, sit down.
Oh, we finished 9.3 on Thursday, Friday.
Can we do a quiz?
It's online. The notes.
What type of quiz is it on?
You guys took a quiz too?
Yeah.
It was literally good questions. Oh, it was 3 questions.
Yeah, it was one question with 3 parts.
Oh, I did that. That was on Wednesday.
No, we did another one.
Oh, I did that. Oh, we did one on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm ready to get that because it said 8 on the calculator and it was just
I was here
That's
for
how it is
that.
now?
I was excited to like.
See, no, I was right. You said it was 50.
All right, here we go.
Instead of 56.
Objective 1.
And I said 67.
Solve formulas for variables involving squares and square roots. So here's your first problem. Okay? You have this formula. Do you guys recognize that? No. No. I've never seen that in my life. Area of a circle. A equals pi r squared. Solve it for r squared. Go ahead and try to do that. We've already done something like this with the rational equations. Solve for a specific variable. Now we're just going to take away all your numbers. Don't shoot.
I feel like it's fine.
I'm like, shouldn't come down here and like yell it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been having my hand raised too, so she can't get all butthurt. I've been waiting for like 10
Oh my
minutes.
gosh, language, please.
What did I say?
I'm just saying, like, she's not the only one who's sitting here trying to wait for you. Like, she has to calm down.
I mean, there's many.
Solve this for r, please.
Oh, I've squared. Right? Am I right?
What chapter is this? 9.4?
Give me something like give me a chance. I did. I haven't seen
I think I got it.
Hey. Welcome back.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'll hold the line. Oh.
So I can do it?
Oh yeah, what? I was like talking about like a shoe.
RJ, come try this out. Please.
Anyways, and the last person went to get birthday, and I'm like, next to him is right there.
You got this.
Alright, what color do you guys want? Green, blue?
Do
Surprise
purple.
us.
Do green. Red.
Purple. Who said purple?
Me.
Okay, well,
That's what.
what I did first, I divided by, ooh, I divided by pi first.
Wait, pi r. Pi.
Square.
You want to square it first? Or square root it?
R is squared and pi is not.
Oh, okay. So I divided by that, so then you get a over pi over r squared, and then you just the square root of that, square root of that, and that cancels that.
Wow, I really good.
And r equals. It's hard to write on this thing, it's scary.
Wait, and you can't put your like in
Yeah.
okay, either.
So that's how I did it.
Equals.
But then I guess technically you could.
Is it just
You can't do that though.
Then
Yeah,
replace.
I love it. Go for it.
You can't do that, can you?
You can.
But it's r.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now you're going to be working with,
Can that one, this just cancel, and then you'll have the square root of something.
yeah, and then you have the square root of pi. And what is the square root of pi? I mean, if pi is already
You can.
infinite, then the square root of that is just twice as infinite?
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it's twice as
I thought it's
infinite.
half.
But this one, who did this first one? You did, RJ?
Yeah.
There you go. Did you guys have questions for this one?
no?
Anybody at all?
Bam.
Will do.
Wait, so you
Wait, that might have been
yours equal fraction squares. I need answers.
Oh, yeah. Good looking out, Jordan.
Oh, I didn't.
Plus minus. Why plus minus?
Yeah.
Because there's two.
Oh, I didn't.
You just took the square root of a square number. Which means there's two possibilities there, right? That looks good. Is it cool?
Is it a squared or is it the whole fraction?
It's the whole.
The whole thing is.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Because you do have outside, you have to do the whole.
The whole thing is negative.
What?
Okay.
No, that's not.
Plus or
my
minus, I mean.
question.
Oh, I was like, huh? Oh my goodness.
They're children.
Oh,
It's little
okay.
kids.
I thought someone was murdered out there.
I feel like it's so weird how we just have like toddlers just roaming the school sometimes.
We have a preschool.
I think that's so weird.
Last year they kept them in the class.
Yeah, last year we had to keep
If
it.
we didn't do that, then you wouldn't be able to take like preschool for kids.
No, last year you
What?
had to keep them in the class.
Oh.
Like you
Yeah, like we could take them out.
Maybe it's some special day today. Because I
They're
don't.
always
No,
they're
they're always on
Really?
the
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Well, no, I understand you're saying what we're doing.
All right, continue. Same idea. Same idea. This one has a radical in it. And here we're solving for A.
Solve for A.
Solve for A.
I know.
Neither do I. Why?
Where were you?
So, square that together. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know if I did this right. This one, you can look at this.
Give me a second. I'll be right over.
I don't know if it's right or Did you just square the cancel it out? You squared both sides, right?
Thanks, James.
Well, I don't ever see today. I'm not saying I'm gonna fall asleep.
It hasn't bothered you
Those
before.
are nasty.
I had to
It's
sleep last night.
ugly.
I can't sit back six.
What happens?
It's ugly, but
That's good. That's good. I got like a 37.
yeah.
You can come do this?
No.
I want to do
Okay, just because we're gonna run out of time.
Already?
out of time.
Well, we've got a couple more things, objectives to get through, right? We spent a lot of time in the first one, on the first problem.
I liked
Oh,
it.
you-
Yeah, that one was like good though.
That one was fun. That's the funnest one so far.
She just doesn't, but I got
Callie,
it.
you're just stubborn.
Okay.
I'm on a roll today.
What was your first step here?
All my 30.
Divide by 30. Why did you divide by 30?
To get it on the other side.
So you just have to.
Was that
Yeah.
okay?
So you square root that. Or you square root, you square it.
Square both sides.
Yeah. I counted out there.
So, go ahead.
I just would have made
And
it
then you divide, and then you multiply by that.
S squared over 90.
Whoa. Oh, I didn't.
900.
You could have told me I could have done that.
I have an itchy eye. I'm sorry. I'm stopping a lot, aren't I? Do what? Multiply by p. So would this be? You're multiplying by p, right? So you're gonna have p. You're gonna have that, right?
Well, I made plus or minus, and then I made it p times the quantity.
Plus or minus? Why plus or minus?
I thought you had to keep it. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Anyway.
It's okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I put
whoa.
the
No, I see
parentheses.
why, because there's only, yeah, I get it. No, but I made A equals P times the whole quantity.
I didn't make it over 900.
You didn't make it
I
over
did it
900?
30.
What did you make it over?
Put the S over 30 in the quantity.
You put the s over 30. You
Look
put
what I
the
did.
s over 30.
But like the
Parentheses.
Oh,
that
that quantity squared. So you put parentheses.
yeah.
Like that?
I didn't complete it.
Times p.
Times P.
Times p. Is that wrong?
No, but it's just
Aren't they the
correct.
same thing?
It's not wrong. It's just
You didn't.
You didn't simplify.
it's not simplified.
Simplified.
It's not simplified. Math lab probably won't like this. It'll probably be like.
You're wrong.
No.
It's gonna be like
That's what it
simplified.
does.
Yeah, it's gonna say you want to get it to lowest terms. Okay.
You know, now that I think about it,
They're both right. They're both right. What he did is he did not
I'm just like,
square this piece of it. So s squared is that squared. 300 squared is 900. Anybody write it like this?
What?
me.
No.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. Because what's the denominator of p? 1. So what's p times s squared? P s squared, and what's 1 times 900?
900.
Math. Okay? I'm just going to rip my eye socket out. Allergens. Make my eyes all itchy.
I thought you're not supposed to itch your eyes when you have allergies.
You don't itch your eye?
Because then you.
Oh. That's probably why one of mine is pretty close to that. Next one. Solve this one for t.
Well, I got it.
This is 2t squared minus 5t plus k. Plus k
Oh,
is equal to 0. And you're supposed to solve it for t.
oh, I see.
You can put this in the quadratic.
Yes, it is quadratic. You can factor it. You can complete the square. Whatever you want to do.
Trying to get my math on.
I'm kind of liking chapter 9.
I can plug it in, right?
To what?
This thing, the plug. Okay.
Yes, that's all
I
I
was.
was.
Okay, I think I can do it.
Good job.
I want to understand how this. What was I going to square? And all over the place. Are you lying to me? Oh my god.
What was his?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what? It's not a negative. Oh, it is a negative. Yeah. Right?
I got lower, so she checked that. Actually, you got higher. I'm pretty You have to like put in the quadratic for that.
I don't know, maybe. What do you want to do? You got like 5 options.
What is 25 minus 8? 17?
4 square root 5 plus 9.
That's wrong with them.
You divide the middle term.
Whoa. That's good.
How many people already? Got caught up with their easy method with the quadratic? How many people were stuck on that? Is quadratic always the best?
I
You
like
did
it.
that on purpose.
Don't say that to me.
You even told this. I know you would do that. Why? Actually, yeah.
I got the records.
Oh, you okay? Good.
I thought I deleted it.
I just need to fix it for him then. Who took a different method besides the quadratic? What'd you try? You subtracted
I
k.
was gonna do that.
I factored out T.
Well, can you, once I got here, can you divide by 2?
You're supposed to, yeah. So, what'd you do?
I got to there.
T minus 5/4,
Yeah, that's
right? So what's the missing number here? A positive 25/16, right? But here's what I'm going to do. You know how if we added this, I'm supposed to also add it to the other side? Well, k's on the other side, isn't it? So I don't want it there. So what I'm going to do instead, now everything you see there is this binomial. I'm going to subtract 25/16 on the same side. I'm going to subtract 25/16 on the same side. Because I just added it, didn't I? So I can subtract it and balance it out again. And then what do I have to do at this point? Well, I want k. Oh, I want t.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Then I do want it on the other side. I take that back. So plus 25/16. Did I put fourths on this side earlier? What do I do at this point? Square root both sides. Excuse me. That gives me plus minus. And then, so I've got t equals 5/4 plus minus the square root of all that. Now, of course, you can clean up that other side, right? Jared? I should have taken that to the smart board.
Wait, don't do it.
Can I do it again on the smart board?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the difference?
Complete the square, you divide the middle term by 2,
What's the difference?
and then
No, I can listen to it.
Let's do it with the quadratic. Anybody want to see with the quadratic since you started it that way? And then I'll do, yeah? So, here's what you probably did. T is equal to negative 5 plus or minus the square root of
Negative 5 squared.
-5 minus 4 times 2 times k all over 2 times 2. So that means that t is equal to 5 plus or minus something over 4, which is the square root of 25 minus 8k. Math.
Really?
Go ahead.
Why would you put in J? Don't you have to put in Y because that's coefficient?
Well, remember, this position is a coefficient position. It is a number position. So instead of giving you the actual number for what it is, they've traded it for this number called k. So k is that position.
Oh,
I see what you're saying though. But that is the number k. Now,
that is the number.
someone save this, please.
I got it. It's right over here.
Where'd it go? Group. You guys can still see that, right? If I move it over here? Because I want to do RJ's method, which was you went with 2t squared minus 5t equals negative k, right? So divide everything by 2. That gives you t squared minus 5 halves t is equal to negative k halves, right? Then we're going to do that square bit, so t minus 25 fourths. No, it's half of that. It's 5 fourths.
Yeah, I was like, that's not
Thank you.
the first time.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's what we did the first time. So that's 5 fourths. Then when I square it, that produces the extra 25 sixteenths, correct? If I do it here, I gotta do it to the other side. So 25 sixteenths. I don't like that. Hold on. I'm going to combine those. What's my denominator going to be? What is it? Somebody said it. 16. What's negative k going to become? Negative 8k plus 25, right?
Yeah.
So now, can I move this down?
Can we just switch those?
So, hold on. So that's that, right? Switch what?
Just make it 25 minus 8k.
We can. It's the same thing. Addition is commutative. So at this point, I need to square root both sides. That's gone. So t equals
Plus or minus.
5 fourths plus or minus the square root of negative 8k plus 25 over how much? 4.
Oh.
Because the square root of 16 is 4. Now, clean it all up. Actually, you know what? Let me go back up here. When this cleans up, it'll simplify to the quadratic we had earlier.
So then why don't? So you can get rid of that 4 then, right?
Say that one more time.
You can get rid of that 4 then, right there on the.
Yeah, because we joined them. They have the same denominator.
So then why'd you say? You made me.
What?
You made me think I was stuck or wrong.
Don't I always do that?
Yeah. You were like, didn't you get stuck? And everyone was like,
Well, I just saw people stop and think you can go further, but you were already done.
Why would you do that?
Why not? It's fine. Questions on this one? Jay. Other Jay. That's your new nickname, Other Jay. Because I had him say no. I already told you. Nothing, James. Okay, hold on. We still have more objectives. Let me clear this up real quick. Okay, objective 2. Solve applied problems using Pythagoras formula. What? This is the best.
Plus b squared equals c squared?
Nice and loud.
No.
A squared. What's that?
This is square A
Plus.
plus square B
Huh?
equals square C.
I don't like that. Because you're trying to get like.
Oh. Yeah.
Those aren't squares.
Hey, come on. Now you're attacking my my artistic side.
Not even sorry.
My heart is broken. Thanks.
That's.
A ladder is leaning against a house. The distance from the bottom of the ladder to the house is 5 feet. So here's.
That house is a little.
Yeah. Your house is a little messed up.
Beautiful.
Thank
I don't
you.
know what's that.
Thank you. That's the best house I've ever drawn.
Is
I
the side of the
don't
house?
think it's on
And here's the ladder Because I'm gonna change my shingles.
It's
gonna slide off.
It's got hooks on the top.
Alright.
How sturdy is that roof?
That you have to fix it? Sorry. 5 feet. The distance from the top of the ladder to the ground is 1 foot less than the length of the ladder. So it's saying that from here, from the floor, the distance from the top of the ladder, right here, to the ground, so this height is 1 foot less than the length of the ladder. So if this is the length of the ladder, then this should be L minus 1. Okay, what do I want to know? How long is the ladder? So, how do we do that? What is it? A squared plus B squared is C squared. So A is L minus 1 squared plus 5 squared equals L squared. Right? At this point? Someone expand that for me.
Plus 1.
L squared minus 2,
I think it's
2L plus 1.
Yeah, where's that?
Where's the 2?
L minus 1 times L minus 1. L squared, negative 1L, negative 1L, plus 1. Come on. I'd rather it look like a Y than it start to look like the number 1. I'll go from here, okay? What does that equal? L squared. I'll just have to be much more careful.
What about the 5 squared?
Oh, thank you. Drop me on my game here. Okay, so we've got this. Now that's nice, right? Why is that nice? What? Okay, that's a cool part. Yeah, that's 26, right? Something else.
L squared and 2L.
What about L squared?
Oh, so you can subtract.
Oh, it does.
What does what?
This chair really
The church
smells.
stinks like dirt.
Dirt smells good.
No, it doesn't.
I thought you were answering my question about the L's. So negative 2L plus 26 is 0. What step are we going to take here?
Factorize.
Who said something? I heard a lot of people say a lot of things I didn't hear anything.
I heard something.
I heard people say you believe.
I say subtract 26.
Subtract 26.
I think that's how.
So 2L is negative 26.
And then you divide by
Therefore L is 13. So how tall is the ladder? 13-foot ladder.
What house is that?
So how tall is the house?
tall enough. What's the angle of the ladder?
They told us.
The angle of the
Now
ladder.
what angle is the sun?
It doesn't matter. What it said, the distance from the top of the ladder to the ground is 1 less than the ladder. So if the ladder is 13, then it's 12. 12, 13.
It's not to scale, right?
12, no, 12 foot is about right for a house.
I mean,
No, well, you forgot the
but which
roof.
one?
Is there vaults?
Well, I mean from. Okay, Brandon.
Also has crown mold.
Who's in wood shop? Who's in construction
It
here?
just sounds wrong. I don't know.
No, that's right.
Oh, I have a 2-story, so.
Well, you probably got cathedral ceilings and all. You can't even throw stuff at the roof.
No, they're really.
He's making comments about the
I'm not saying anything about you being vertically challenged.
He's just a short.
Okay, moving on. 13.
He's pretty short.
Okay. How are we on time? Okay. Objective 3. Solve applied problems using area formula. So, suppose
What is this?
That's a
you haven't even read it. See, you're already like,
because you're over
you
here like,
have to. What am I not like?
I don't know.
All right.
Ew.
Suppose That's not be serious for me. Suppose the pool is 20 foot by 40 foot. So you have a 20 foot by 40 foot ladder. The homeowner wants a strip of grass around the pool. There's enough seat to cover 700 feet squared. How wide should the grass strip be? That's a fantastic question.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're a cool guy.
If you're the pool guy, if you're the guys who do the construction.
The
So
landscaper?
the landscaper. You know
I
what?
think I have a book on my page.
Yes.
Copy these details. That's in your homework tonight.
So no,
Can I just take a picture of it?
Take a picture. I didn't tell you
Watch
that.
it be like, oh, you have no more memory.
I have Leila, I got you.
All they feel like taking a picture.
Oh.
So is this our homework? It's done.
Wait, did I need these?
No, not tonight.
You already said it.
I think we've done enough solving for a variable. This will be the better challenge.
I did pretty good today, I'm proud.
Because I finished my thoughts.
Yeah, I feel like I would build on my
Okay, Lydia, can I ask you a question?
I don't know. I don't know.
Lydia,
I don't know.